Sorry for the late response, but I did want to make a video just to kind of help out with some of your pull-up form. On any of the back exercises we're doing, we have seated pull-downs, we have seated rows. We want to focus on the back part of the contraction first. So if we're doing a seated row, when we're here, a lot of people, they will pull down with the arms, and that's the primary mover. If we're really trying to focus on getting a good pull-up, we want to take our shoulders and drive them back and down and pull that bar to our chest. Up, stretch, back and down, bar to chest. And that, you should really feel a good squeeze in the bottom portion of our lats as we drive our shoulders back and down, then begin to pull the bar. The same thing happens in our seated rows. We're here, we want to make sure that we don't throw ourselves back to pull it. So we keep that just tiny bit of a forward lean, and then you want to not use your arms as the primary mover. You want to squeeze your back together, then pull, act like you're trying to pinch a penny in between your shoulder blades. Good squeeze. Back down, get that stretch, up, and good squeeze. I'll show you a couple of other exercises that could help, but hopefully we'll have you doing some good pull-ups in no time. All right, another great machine that can help you practice is if you have an assisted pull-up machine at your gym. Here, what we're able to do is we're able to load up weight, which is gonna help carry us up and control back down as we're really learning the form. So there's a couple different things we can do. I'll show you one at a time. The first, we climb on the machine, we set the appropriate weight. That's gonna allow us just to perform regular pull-ups here if we're strong enough to do that. What we wanna do is the same thing that we're doing on the pull-downs. We want to pull our shoulder blades together and let that try to be the primary mover as we pull and then activate the arms, pull ourselves up to the top and then back down, get that stretch. Pull those shoulders down, pull those arms up, and back down. That is the main focus on that pull-up. Is same thing with our pull-downs. We let those arms try to be the primary mover. That is a lot smaller than the entire lat system. So what we want to do is focus on that pulling down and back of the shoulder blades, then activating the arms to really get a good pull-up. I'll show you a couple of other things that will help you if you're not at that pull-up stage yet. One of those things that you can do to help you get to where we can just perform pull-ups is focusing on the eccentric part of the lift. So if you add a little bit of extra weight, then we can get on the machine and we can focus on a negative portion on the eccentric motion. So a negative 5 seconds counting on the way down. So you'll start at the top of the lift. It's heavy enough to hold you up, and what you're gonna do is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really feel those lats stretch. If you're strong enough, pull back up, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you can't pull yourself back up, then you can just reset, start at the top of the lift, get that good squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you don't have one of these machines, I'm going to show you a couple of options that you can use without an assisted pull-up machine, utilizing bands and a squat rack. So we have a box, we have a band, we can pull this band down, put our foot in, you can do 1 foot or 2 feet, grabbing our bar. This band is going to help pull us up, but the same thing that we want to focus on is not letting the arms be the primary mover. We need to squeeze our lats, squeeze our shoulders back, and then try to pull up, get that bar to the chest, back down. You can add heavier bands to where you can do the same thing that you were doing on the assisted pull-up, where you can come up to the top, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then if you're strong enough, pull yourself back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or you can jump up and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back down. There's also another thing that I'm gonna show you that you can utilize here or on the assisted squat or on the assisted pull-up, which will help focus on that just contraction pull. Last thing, we're gonna use the pull-up bar. If you need to, you can do the same exact thing on the assisted pull-up machine. But you'll grab your bar, and then what you wanna do is pull those lats down, pull those shoulders together, and then you're gonna hold, and if you need to just go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down, you can, or this is just another version of dead hangs, except we are trying to contract the back, pulling those lats down, pulling those shoulder blades together, and you can try to hold as long as you can, keep that core tight, keep everything pulled down, and then if you can't hold it anymore, you just let go, and you can drop to the ground, and then you can reset and go for another 3 rounds, trying to get to 30 seconds each. That's really gonna burn those lats, you'll feel it, and hopefully be able to progress up towards a regular push-up. What we wanna do is put our knuckles over the bar, or if we're doing like a deadlift or something, under the bar. So to take the pad of your hand and think about your knuckles, and when we jump up, we wanna get those knuckles pointed towards the ceiling so that not just our fingers are holding ourselves up, but our whole hand. So we'll jump up, and you wanna get your knuckles up above the top of the bar, and then from here, your whole hand is working to hold yourself up, and you can pull, get that bar to the chest, and back down, and you won't just be trying to rip your fingers off.